untold.
What if Cambodia had never been colonized? Imagine a world where the Kingdom of Cambodia, rich in history and culture, never came under the influence of colonial powers. How would it have changed the country's politics, economy, culture, and even its place on the global stage? Today, we're diving into this alternate timeline, exploring what Cambodia could look like if it had maintained its sovereignty through the 19th and 20th centuries. To understand this alternate reality, let's take a quick look back. Cambodia was a powerful empire centuries ago, with the Khmer Empire controlling much of Southeast Asia from the 9th to the 15th centuries. But after its decline, Cambodia faced threats from neighboring countries and was pressured into becoming a French protectorate in 1863 to avoid occupation by Siam and Vietnam. In our alternate timeline, let's say Cambodia successfully maintained its independence. Instead of entering into a protectorate agreement with France, Cambodia forged a regional alliance or strengthened ties with other Asian powers. This strategy allowed Cambodia to stay neutral and protect its borders. Without colonization, Cambodia would have been free to develop its economy independently. French colonization focused heavily on exporting resources like rubber and rice. In an independent Cambodia, these resources might have been invested back into the country, helping it become a hub for trade, agriculture, and potentially early industry. Cambodia's natural wealth could have paved the way for modern infrastructure, local businesses, and self-sustained economic growth. An autonomous Cambodia could have also opened itself to trade with countries like Japan, Siam, and even Western nations without ceding control. This openness might have made Cambodia a Southeast Asian leader in trade, similar to Singapore or Malaysia today. Modern education and financial systems could have emerged much earlier, giving Cambodia a strong position in technology and commerce. Now let's talk politics. Without colonial influence, Cambodia might have evolved its own version of constitutional monarchy. Cambodian leaders would have developed political systems free from European influence, leading to unique governance structures. As a result, Cambodia might have been more politically stable and avoided some of the conflicts of the 20th century. In this timeline, Cambodia could have been a regional influencer, helping to establish an early form of what we now know as ASEAN. This influence could have provided the region with more unity, allowing Southeast Asian countries to resist foreign intervention. Colonialism heavily impacted Cambodian culture. French influence brought changes in art, architecture, and education. In this alternate reality, Cambodia's arts and culture would have evolved more organically, preserving more of its traditional roots and perhaps even strengthening its unique identity. Ancient Khmer music, art, and dance would be widespread and celebrated not just in Cambodia, but worldwide. Cambodia's culture might have gained worldwide recognition, similar to Japan or Thailand's today, drawing tourists to experience an unaltered Khmer cultural heritage. The traditional dress, language, and festivals could have a powerful influence on pop culture and cinema, making Cambodia a leading cultural center. One of the most profound impacts of Cambodia's colonization was its involvement in 20th century conflicts. The Indochina Wars and the eventual rise of the Khmer Rouge led to devastating consequences. In this alternate history, an independent Cambodia could have avoided the destabilizing effects of regional wars and potentially the rise of extremist ideologies. This means that millions of lives could have been spared, and the Cambodian people could have continued their traditions uninterrupted. With political stability, a robust economy, and a preserved cultural heritage, Cambodia might have become an influential player on the world stage. Its ancient heritage sites, like Angkor Wat, would still be globally renowned, but they'd also represent a nation that never lost its independence. Today's Cambodia could be a Southeast Asian power with strong education and healthcare systems, a high standard of living, and a dynamic role in global affairs. It its rich cultural exports and economic power could place it alongside the world's most well-known countries, making the Cambodian kingdom a true cultural and economic powerhouse. Of course, this is all speculation, but it's fascinating to think about how different Cambodia could be today if it had never been colonized. History can shape the future in countless ways, and Cambodia's resilience and cultural richness continue to inspire people around the world. Whether colonized or independent, Cambodia has shown an unbreakable spirit, and its story is far from over. What do you think Cambodia would look like today if it had never been colonized? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into fascinating what-if scenarios. Thanks for watching.